I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loan. Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Knicks in New York.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the three, the small forward.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Bogut dishes to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Thompson right side. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Here's Barnes.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0-4 here, still looking for their first man.
And he gets it to go. Irving's got his first basket.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
A nice shot by LeBron.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Curry, here we go. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Releases. Curry with another miss.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Mozgov against Thompson, and that one's good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Barnes. Mozgov grabs the board.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. That's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
There's the bucket. Good.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
It's Curry outside. Bogut the pass to Barnes. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. There's Mozgov.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for them.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Warriors trail by 10. Outside, Green. Here's Spates, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early. Well, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Barbosa kicks to Green, and it's sent back by Irving. Inside. And it's Spates with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence. Of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In his career with Tom Izzo up in Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. The feed to Curry. Shoots from the block. Here's Green. Back to Bogut. To the wing right side. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Thompson kicks to Love. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Curry with a wide open look. Money from the wing. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
James has a 2-pointer. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers lead by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And of course, well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson, then it's Jefferson, and it's Fry in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
They recover it. Jefferson kicks to Thompson. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. Cleveland moving the ball around. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And the dunk by Barnes.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only A one-footer. Come on now.
Cleveland leading by 6. Thompson right side. Deflects the pass. Pass to Fry. Shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The open shot. Thompson wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now here's Fry. Covered by Green. And Thompson throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
Yeah, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now, and slam dunk by Shumpert.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Green, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Thompson's got 6.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good for Livingston. Now Thompson. He's got 6, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Leandro Barbosa has checked in for Clay Thompson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Livingston passes to Barbosa. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside jumper. Here's Fry, and he goes in for the dunk.
Reversed that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And the slam dunk by Spates.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent NGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Fry. James comes in for Shumpert, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James third,
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it. But they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics, and if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the camera. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Here's Barbosa, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut is checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Mozgov kicks to Love. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Green missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Love outside. The 3. And he gets the bucket. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, and when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry. Great touch on the 16-footer. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving kicks to Love. It's stolen by Bogut. On up the court. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
On its way from Curry for 2. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. And I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Here's Love. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Love's got 9 points.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking. And Greg, he's cooking with gas.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Channing Frye's checked in for Mozgov.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think, Clark, to the hoop for him there?
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Irving dishes to Love. Frye passes to Smith. Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Spates checked in for Golden State. Kicks to Barnes. Lots of room. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Smith. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. The three from LeBron. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. Dishes it to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert's running, trying to get open is Thompson. And that one's good, Shumpert. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Lets it go from the wing. The dish now to Rush. Here's Livingston. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Livingston kicks to Spates. Thompson inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shumpert, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Frye dishes to Shumpert. Pass to Frye. Right wing. Fader on the way. The putback, and Jefferson throws it down.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Frye. Love comes in for Richard Jefferson. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Kept alive, Thompson passes to Love. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Fires the 3. Another miss by Mozgov. Warriors trail by 3. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Curry attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Smith missing. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. To the inside, James. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Curry, and the shot is good. Curry's got 20.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Feeds to Mozgov. He dishes it to Love. Back to Mozgov. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Mozgov. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And Green slams it in.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Warriors lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's LeBron at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor. But one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And the shot is good. Curry's got... $16 points here in the second half.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Smith drives in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Here's Curry. Pass to Bogut. He feeds it to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. No problems knocking that one down. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Well, Cleveland shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. There's the feed to Love. There's the three. Rush grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 8. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Curry outside. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 11 feet away. And it's sent back by Bogut. Green kicks to Rush. Ring shot on the way. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. It's Curry with the drive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Irving dishes to Dellavedova. He kicks to Love. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Love.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert.
You know, he